How's it going, everybody? So today we are going to prepare something really nice. Previously, I recorded myself installing a Sitescope in a console mode. Basically, it means that I'm not using any RDP or GUI or window environment to control the setup process, which was really nice. But now I want to do it in a graphical interface. And to do so, I need to take my really clean, very minimalistic Linux environment and configure it to have the XRDP system and also the graphical interface in general, GNOME environment. So to do so, I just typed in into Google something like this: CentOS 7 install GUI NRDP. It pops up practically the first procedure. I always like the first one. And then it says, well, you need to install GNOME GUI on CentOS 7 and Red Hat 7. So that's the prerequisite. And then we need to install the PL repository, but it's also part of this procedure. So I opened the prerequisite in another tab, and it says basically YAM group list. So I'm going to take it on the other screen, and I'll perform the steps right here. So, by the way, when you see me pop up one of those Ditto windows here, I really suggest you look at this video on my channel. It's a super cool buffer, and you can configure it to do anything you want. With the buffer, your pictures, your copy paste don't never get lost. Super easy, super fun, and yeah. So without losing track, so this is what we did. We listed all of the possible group installations, which is basically like a list of packages that are required to perform specific function. And what we have is GNOME desktop. Server with GUI is mostly dedicated to Red Hat, so we're not going to use it. This will try not to use it. And then, of course, graphical administration tools. Those are the tools that allow you to configure Wi-Fi and whatnot later, some kind of system settings. So we're going to install server with GUI and graphical administrative tools. And the procedure already has the yum group install command. This is how it looks like, yum group install, and then just name of the functions. And I'm going to say yes. And what it's going to do, it will resolve all of the dependencies, but also it would download about 1 GB of stuff. So there is no point in showing you the whole procedure because it's just going to download and install stuff, no information here. So I'm going to hit the pause button and return in a second. Okay, and we are back. It installed itself. Now we just run another command that enables the GUI to work on system startup. Okay, so we just put the run level inside the default target and we need to reboot. Okay, we are back. Fantastic. Now we will install the XRDP at I2C server. Both of them would allow us to connect, and XRDP would be the service that links the 3389 port to the. Okay, we need to install the PL release as well. Okay, so no package XRDP available, so we need to install a PL release. There are several ways to do it, but they provide one of them. So we will use the default procedure to do so. Now, okay, tight VNC. It actually has tight VNC in it. Tiger VNC. Okay, so this is the Apple released latest. Not sure if this is really the latest one, so we'll run a yum update as well. Let's see how it reacts to us. So yum update -y. Let's see what it says. We did run one because before everything else. They always should do, but never know. You never know. Would it update the Apple release packages as well? Probably. Probably not. The server did become a little bit slower. I can feel it. A little bit slower. So probably the graphical interface packages are running or still loading in the background. So let's see what we got. There's no packages. Okay. So now we'll run the XRDP installation just once more. Okay, now it's all installed. So we just need to start it. Systemctl start XRDP. Just let's delete this single. All right. So now it's time to give it a test. We'll duplicate our existing Sitescope and we'll just say SIS-lin. All right. Let's see. Okay, I see a little bit of a mouse over here. Yep, it's a little bit confused because it tries to log in with administrator. We'll change it later. Okay, and we'll say root, and it's going to be the password. Do we have it? Yes, we do. Okay, and then we changed it. So now it would pop up a little bit of a license agreement somewhere. Yeah, that's the one. So we need to say yes, next, keep, start using CentOS Linux with it. All right, there we have it. So I think I'm still missing the no, actually I have archive manager, so yeah, so let's unzip it over here. That's going to be our Sitescope. So this is how you install the graphic interface with XRDP on top of a Linux server. It's pretty nice. And now let's start with the Sitescope installation instead of using the console.